For me, I have a goal in life. I never turn my back on people.
Welcome to another episode of Perfusion Rockstars. It's been a little while, and we're glad to be back at it. This is episode number 13. Today's Friday, March 12th, 2021. I'm Adam, and this is Todd. We are the interviewers of Perfusion Rockstar, and we are Perfusion Life as well. And we have a very unique and special guest today, Ralph Abalo, and we're going to learn a little bit about him and also some great cause and mission work that he's very interested in sharing with everyone. And hopefully we can all help him give back. So thank you, Ralph, for being here.
Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to talk about this.
Sure. So a little bit background about Ralph. He got an AA degree in radiology technology, 2011. Bachelor's of Science, Medical Imaging in 2011, and then a master's from the University of Nebraska in perfusion in 2018. And I should mention that Ralph came here from Togo in West Africa. He was born there, and he moved to the U.S. on May 22nd, 2004. Today he's coming from us in Los Angeles. So we appreciate him making himself available a little early out there today. Then Ralph started working once he graduated in 2018 from University of Nebraska at Southern Illinois Healthcare System in Carbondale, Illinois. That's currently where he holds a full-time position there. When I was reading Ralph's resume, CV, in his perfusion profile, a couple words stood out. Motivated, professional, detail-oriented, communicative, personable, adapt quickly, follows direction, and serves staff and patients with poise and professionalism. So what else could you ask for? So
yeah, you got it all.
Thanks for all you do and taking care of our patients. And
thank you very much.
Yep. So now we're going to start with a little perfusion question with Todd here.
Yeah. So Ralph, could you tell us about the moment where you decided you wanted to become a perfusionist?
It was I was working at the Nebraska Medical Center after my degree in medical imaging, and then when I came across a perfusionist, and he talked to me about it, and then it's kind of a little just, I love it right away. I heard about it before. Well, one of my old classmates that we graduate together in the medical imaging, he talked about it, but I didn't even grasp what he was talking about until I met the perfusionist that introduced me to what they do, and I shadow a few times. That's the time I decided that's what I want.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that's great.
So have there been individuals in your personal and professional life that have influenced you the most? And what have they done to sort of guide you through your life?
Yeah. Oh, I have, for me, I have a goal in life. I never turn my back on people. Anybody I come across during my professional career or whatever the case might be, I always try to remember that. And each single professor or clinical instructor during my schooling at Nebraska Medical Center has played a unique role in my professional career. And most importantly, the director of the program, David W. Hall. And he has been there for me. You and I, we know perfusion school was not easy. It's not meant for everyone. When things become so hectic, things become very difficult, stress levels getting high, you really need someone who can ensure you and give you advice and give you test taking skills, tips that you can use and move to the next level. So he really played that role. If David can allow me, I can say that he was my dad through perfusion school, beside being my director. He was my dad, someone I can pick up a phone and call 3 a.m. in the morning, Sunday after church, Saturday on the dinner table, during the holiday hours. He's always there for me. So I kind of appreciate him for doing that.
That's great.
Yeah.
Shout out
Yeah.
to David Holt.
Yeah. Thank you,
Yeah.
David Holt.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's great. So you talked about the perfusion side of things. We want to ask you one personal question. Do you have any personal hobbies? And if so, what are they?
Yeah, I do have a personal hobby. One of the things that it's not on the resume, I'm a big soccer fan.
Okay.
So I actually came to United States through soccer scholarship.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I got hurt early on in my career, so I was not able to play. So I love the game so much. So since I can't play anymore, I started officiating the game.
Oh, wow.
So as right now, I'm at a higher level. I do Division I collegiate soccer.
Wow.
Wow.
So you might see me in an ESPN2 sometimes doing the game, running around the ball. That's my hobby. Everyone who knows me, Ralph, it's just all by soccer.
Yeah.
Even in my house, my TV is in one station. Soccer comes on, I'm right there.
That's great. That's a great way to
That's my
stay around
hobby.
the game too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a way. The way I look at it, I say, hey, I go there, tell people what to do, and they pay me.
Hey, that's
a
nice.
good way to-
Unlike perfusion.
Yes.
So if you ever are on TV and let us know. We would like to watch you live.
pretty
It'd be
great.
fun to see you on TV.
Yeah, I'll give you a heads up. Yeah.
So you say soccer. Is it called
Yeah.
football in
Yeah, it's called football.
Togo?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's called football. Yeah, because
Okay.
we use
He's helping us out.
Yeah, thanks for I didn't know you multiple languages. Translating, I guess, is the word. So
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's fun.
So the main purpose of this interview and call really is to talk about Friends of Togo. And Ralph first reached out to me and asked for a platform and a way to share his passion and mission with this organization. We're going to share the website here on our screen for people that want to donate, but we just like to learn more about how you got involved with it. Maybe when you, back in 2004, I don't know if it existed or not when you lived there, but where did this all start for you and your passion, and what is it about, and how can we help?
Yeah. It all started a while back, even when I was an undergrad. So, there's a currency differences between the US dollar and the money we use in Togo called CFA. So as today, a dollar US is a 500 in, Togo money.
Yeah. Wow.
So one day, on my early days when I came to the US, it's very hard. Every time you try to spend each dollar, you try to convert that. Okay, the bread is $3. Okay, I time 500. Am I gonna spend that much money for bread? So you start doing those conversions. The water, $2 time 500. Did I want to spend that much money for water? So one day, a friend of mine, we were at the Burger King, at fast food. So the meal, the drink, and everything was $10. And I said, if I take this $10, how many lives I can save back in Togo? That'll be a lot. Maybe I will just cook at home and use that money and save some people's lives.
Wow.
That's where it all started. So that I just started, at the yearly, I was spending like $25, few kids, help them out. The school that I started in my first grade, buy school supply, and then keep increasing from 25 to 100, 100 to 200 until I all my classmates start helping. All my teachers, professor in Perfusion school start chipping in, 100, they help out. And then somebody say, hey, maybe you can make this a nonprofit, and then, and make it big.
Mhm.
And I just make a nonprofit to get approved by the states of Nebraska. And last year was the biggest donation. I just do it between my cardiac surgeons and my old Perfusion classmates and professors. We come of 3,200.
Wow.
So that is like a 1,800,000 in Togo money.
So what
So
can
we
you
got-
get for 500 Togo? What would $1 or 500 Togo buy you? Or I mean, CSF or whatever they are. What would that-
CFA, yeah. We can three go to lunch, get something really good to eat,
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, so what does the organization do? What does your money primarily go to? What is the goal of Friends
Yeah.
of Togo?
That's a really good question. So I didn't tackle any individual. So I just go ahead and tackle the whole school where I did my first to sixth grade. Or when I went back the first time in 2007, I noticed the school was, instead of going forward, it was going backward. So I just, all the money that I got from people or my personal money, I just stopped buying school supply. And notice with the education, that can open the door for somebody for better future.
Mhm.
And then I don't want to single anybody out. So I just buy as much as school supply and divide it between the kid, pen, pencil, notebook, whatever. And the first thing that hit my mind was I noticed in the whole school, there's no a single dictionary.
Wow.
So the first thing I bought a dictionary for the whole school that they can use. As today, you and I, if we go somewhere, somebody use the word or we try to get somewhere, the first thing we do, we Google the word, see maybe how the spelling is, the meaning is. But we're not talking about smartphone because the teacher doesn't even have a smartphone. So I say, hey, so if the teacher spelled the word wrong, the whole school might spell the word wrong. So I just say, hey, maybe I can get them a dictionary. So I got a dictionary and a school supply and then go on, go on, go on. So as right now, last year, I bought school supply for all the kids. I built a new classroom and I paid the teachers 5 months of salary.
Wow.
The teacher make $10 a month. So there's 6 teachers and I paid, they have 3 months unpaid. So I pay all those 3 months and I give them 5 months in advance.
Wow.
And that's it. That's what I did. So all the money is to take care of those kids. As right now, I want to build a library. So where we can keep all the book so we can reuse them, or where later on, I might buy one flat screen TV and put it there. Maybe they can have a movie night sometimes, so they can see what's going on in the world and whatever. So all the money that I collect, it goes strictly to that school. And whatever the school might need, I just talk to the principal and we figure it out. And then they buy things, they give me the receipt, they do video and I see it, and penny by penny.
That's
Wow.
great.
So that's what I do with the money.
How often do you go to Togo?
Oh, since I've been in here, I went back 4 times.
Okay.
So I went back. When I was a student, it's very hard because with the schedule, the flight, the time you're gonna spend. So I've been back 4 times.
Okay. So the easiest way for people that want to give is to go to the website.
Yeah, the easiest way is to go to website. But in the future, I'm gonna start doing like, if somebody have their kid old shoes that they don't want to use it anymore, shirts, I can collect those because I have been collecting through the coaches from high school. I do high school and college, so every time I go do games somewhere, I ask the coaches what are the old ball you use. So I collect those and I ship them over there, so the kid can use and play or uniform, whatever they have. So those the goal. That's the best way to donate right now. Just go to the website and make your donation right there.
Yeah, that's great. Wow, what a pleasure. I'm glad we're speaking with you about this. It sounds like Americans can give a lot to these children pretty easily.
Yes, that's yeah. So my next mission is I have the picture of all the kid, and I'm gonna make all the kid available for people to sponsor.
Okay.
So with a letter of less than $100, you can sponsor one kid for the whole school year.
Wow.
And I'm gonna make it so that kid will be yours, and I will share the picture, how the kid's doing, everything with you. That could be your family overseas in Africa. Yeah. And then if one day you decide you want to travel, I'll be more than welcome to travel with you to go meet the family.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty powerful. That's exciting. Good work. Wow.
Yeah, it really is really impressive. And it's nice that you've had the people around you that you've worked with that have also helped you kind of support it. And it's just great. It's getting me kind of fired up.
I know. We're going to go donate.
Kind of excited.
We'll donate now as soon as we're finished.
We need to donate something.
But yeah, so we're going to kind of start to wrap things up here a little bit. And Todd's going to ask you some lightning round questions. I don't know if you're prepared for this or not, but it's kind of fun.
Yeah,
I was born ready.
Okay, great. I'm just going to ask you a list of questions. You answer them, just kind of what goes off the top of your head, and then we can run through it. And you can think of, you can explain your answer. All right. So we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. What's something you could eat for a week straight?
Rice.
What's the most boring thing ever?
Baseball.
Favorite city in the U.S. besides where you live?
San Diego.
Yeah. Favorite day of the week?
Friday.
Giving presents or getting presents?
Giving presents.
Dark or milk chocolate?
Dark.
Scale of 1 to 10, how good of a driver are you?
10.
All right. Okay. You were ready.
You were born ready.
Yeah, you were ready. Those are quick answers.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So something you can eat for a week straight, rice. Is that settling your diet?
Yeah, it's easy to cook. You can start cooking and then go to shower and do something and come back. It's cheap. It tastes good. So I can eat rice all week.
Do you have a rice cooker?
Yeah, I have a rice cooker.
Yeah.
Or my son Sam, or
he's a big rice guy too.
He has a nice one. We use a lot.
Yeah.
You might make some people irritated, but most boring thing ever, baseball.
Yeah. Growing up, I don't know much about it. Yeah. I'm sorry if it just don't click to me.
Yeah.
How about cricket?
It might be in the same boat.
Well, I'm assuming soccer's a little more fast paced than baseball.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I played some soccer. Yeah, I get you. Favorite city in the U.S. besides where you live? San Diego.
That's where we met you. We met you in San Diego.
Yeah. If I can move to San Diego today, I will,
Will we see you in San Diego again this year?
I'm planning on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm planning on it. It's one of the big meetings. Yeah, I'm planning on it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's one of our favorite places to go to.
Yeah.
The weather there is just
Perfect.
Yeah, weather is
fantastic.
amazing. The
Yeah.
food is great, fresh. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. California, the whole state's got a lot to
Yeah.
offer. Favorite day of the week, Friday.
Friday, it just gives you that kind of feeling that you're gonna have the weekend off, or most people the payday falls on Friday.
Yeah.
People when they invite you for party, it's gonna be in the weekend, so you know you're very close to the party. And if you've been working Monday to Friday, you know you've done so much, you just proud of yourself. So favorite day is Friday.
Great.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can agree. I wasn't surprised your answer after all you've done. But you're giving presents as opposed to getting presents.
Yeah, it's a one thing that's you can make anyone do it. It's something that you have to be willing to do. You
Mhm.
know,
Yeah.
there's nothing more in this earth for someone who go up and change other people's life. So there's an old say when you give, it'll come back to you somehow. So I believe that. So giving is not a problem for me.
Yeah.
So I love giving.
That's
Wonderful.
great. And then dark chocolate over milk chocolate.
That one, I guess that one. It just,
Okay.
yeah. I was just thinking the dark one might have a little bit more taste. So
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah,
Okay. No,
I
that's
just guessed
cool.
that one.
I mean, a lot of people prefer dark chocolate.
Yeah.
All right, and then scale 1 to 10, how good of a driver you were. You said 10.
Yeah, I said 10 because I'm very careful. Over 16 years, I only got one ticket, but that one ticket, it was, I was just a little tired. But I mean, I'm just very careful when I'm driving. You know, all my friends, they told me that I drive like a senior citizen, which is I don't care. But I don't, yeah. And I tell them that I don't go to court every other week, you know?
Don't go to what?
Court every other week.
Yeah.
Like some of your friends.
Yeah, like some of my friends. So I just over careful when I'm driving.
Yeah.
And
That's great.
I let the Chris people pass by and I follow them.
Perfect. That's great. So that's what we have for the lightning round. Is there anything else that you want to share with the people viewing this? Or, I mean,
Oh, all I want to know, I want to share with people is I'm not here to take anybody's fortune to go make my country better. All I want to do, I want to save those kids' life. I want to give them a hope so they can see maybe they can become someone, or in the future. That's all I want to do. So if you have a question about what I'm doing and where I'm going with this, I'm not trying to be a hero. And I believe you don't have to be Warren Buffett or Bill Gates or Jeff Bezos before you can help someone. Whatever you have, just look your neighborhood, people in your family, and look for charity, and then you can help out. So that's all I want. And I know I am a member of a Perfusion family, and I also believe with a member of the Perfusion family, if we got together, we can make a big changes in those kids' life. And maybe that could be, something you can store as a Perfusion Togo, Perfusion life changing Togo. I'm not trying to force or push anybody. It's just an idea that I'm having, and we can all talk about it.
Well, it's a great idea. And it seems like a great cause, and you're doing a great job with it.
Yeah.
We feel your passion and
Yeah.
appreciate all you do for helping humanity in the world. I mean, one person at a time. So.
Yep, one person at a time. Maybe one of those kids might end up being a Perfusionist. Who knows?
Exactly.
Yep. Exactly.
He might replace you when you retire.
Hey,
Yeah.
Well,
that's all we have. Thank you so much for your time. It was really a great, we really enjoyed spending time with you and listening to what you're doing, and a lot of fun, and hope to see you in San Diego.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. And we for scheduling how, we managed to have this happen. I thank you very, very, very much. And I hope people can hear my voice and see this and ask me question more so we can do great things. I really appreciate it, your time and your willingness to help me out.
Great. Thank you, Ralph. That's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah, thank you.
It takes all of us, right, to make this happen. So thank you.
Yep.
Okay, thank you very much.
Well, take care. Keep Perfusion
Yeah, thank you.
rocking.
Yeah,
And
take
we'll
care.
see you next time.